smiles when I sing. And I really mean it. I'm really exhausted, but it's a great exhaustion because you guys are just a dynamite. This book, I put my heart and soul into it for the last 3 years of my life. So it was kind of after my cancer, and maybe it was very cathartic because I went to a lot of areas. For me, myself, even talking about the beginning of the band really brought me back memories of thinking of 4 guys dyeing their hair blue-black in a bathtub in the village, and then walking around thinking, look how cool we look, with 20-inch heels and some leather we would get from only a store where gay guys could go, or S&M, and we thought we were dynamite. And it was like, you know, that was the real Kiss to me. That was the band I started and loved, and loved being with, and I thought we were brothers of arms. It would have been dynamite. I get a lot of things I've been doing, interviews, and they go, Jesus, too bad it didn't end with a fairy tale ending. I would have loved that. You know, I'm not like, oh, I hate that. I would have loved that the band stayed together and we're still together and we're still playing and life's great and we shared like a real band should share. One for all for one. That's probably why I did that record. And I felt, and I still feel that. I love being in a band. I miss the grease paint. Don't get me wrong. But I just think if 4 guys are doing something together, it should be a 4-way split. It should always be 4-way, all for one, like we were when we started. It's not like, well, I kept the name going, and I just, it's bullshit. The 4 of us broke our ass. We played hockey arenas. We played shitholes. We used to share rooms together. You know, we were really a band. To me, it's an attitude. Rock and roll's an attitude. I don't buy this as a science. You have to go to school. It's a real attitude, and that's why people love it, because you can be yourself and who you are. And
yes, rock and roll.
And you guys have always been that. I mean, that's what I love about my fans. You know, you really stay true to who you are, and we always believed in you guys. Like we believe the guys, as we always would say, in the back of the classroom are getting thrown out or getting his ass kicked. Those are our fans. Those are the guys we really fought for. Because we went through the same thing, and if you read my book, I didn't like being in the gang, but I had to be because I got my ass kicked every day, and if I didn't, you know, get a gang to stay with, it might have been different. But all I'm saying is I had a great time. You guys are really cool. I know a lot of people are talking about my book and saying it's this and it's that, and then I hear stuff that, you know, it's such a also shitty business, the rock business, because you know, it's like he said, she said, and then somebody wants you to say something back so that they could get it, and then they could really elaborate on it. The next thing, you're really wishing the guy's mother dead. You know, just talking about the guy. So, you know, I have nothing bad to say. I'm told there's a lot about it. I wrote the truth. I swear to my daughter. Everything came from my heart. I didn't bullshit. I said, I'm not a bullshit. You guys know me a long time. I've never written a song that didn't come from my heart, and I'm telling you now, I love you all. I get very excited. We love you! I want to do something cool. I want to sit at everybody's table, and it's so hard because you want to know so much. So I thought maybe we could do a quick, I've never done this in my life, a Q&A sort of thing. I mean, if you anything you ever wanted to ask me, I mean, like, I don't give a fuck how crazy it is. I mean, and how weird, because trust me, you couldn't shock me. So I thought if you want to try that, and, you know, give a few minutes to that, maybe at least I could get something done. I'd love to spend, man, I'd like to spend the whole weekend with you, but that's not going to work. So let's try to make it work, and maybe this is a great idea. I don't know.
Darren, stand up. You got a question?
Well, before I ask the question, I'd like